And if anything, what that leads me into, before we get into a demonstration, is we are real men. A video that I want to share with you, which again speaks volumes around distilling or dispelling some of the stories right here, right now, that are put onto us by society. So just give me a minute to share the screen.
We hear a lot in society. What makes a real man? Well, at Rewired for Men, we believe it's not about toughness. It's about vulnerability and being unafraid to express our emotions. Real men take responsibility for our actions, own our mistakes, and learn from them. We are survivors of rape, domestic abuse, and violence. As men, we stand firm, never compromising our values for convenience or short-term gains. Men can be humble, willing to learn, ready to listen, and strong enough to admit when they're wrong. We need time to reflect, recover, and reassess. It hurts when told to man up. We reject that. Men can demonstrate self-control without being governed by impulse. And when it matters most, we're there, reliable and steady. We reject toxic masculinity and toxic femininity. We are real men.
Any comments or questions, Robert or Samson? Doesn't have to be. It's entirely up to you before we move into the next bit.
Well, well done to you, Joe. Because I'm a believer in what you're doing, and to be quite honest with you, I think this couldn't come at a better time, really. I'm probably the youngest on this call. You know that, Joe. Maybe I should show my face to Robert so you could get a quick one. Sorry, I'm still actually cooking. That's what so this is me, and hi, and I also the thing is because this has been recorded, I won't go into specifics, but I was just because I do a bit of prison ministry, and I was just at the prison, one of the prisons in this country, HMP to be precise. The prison is that level, grade 1, and I had the opportunity to have conversations with men like myself. I call them brothers. You know, when you're outside, you never really appreciate freedom you have a conversation with someone, and then you find out that they are there for the minimal things that you overlook. And many of these people, the thing there is, when they are in there, it's like a confined environment. So it's not really a problem, you understand? But when they get out again, it's being integrated into the world, into the community, into the society, that stigma. And a lot of them never really outlive the trauma, if you get what I mean. So that's the thing. And trust me, even while they are there, they don't want to talk about it, but they want a way, they want an escape from it. If that makes sense. So I think a program like this, I'm a very spiritual person, really. I believe in Jesus Christ, and I speak to people, but to be quite practical, before you speak to someone about that, you have to understand their mental capability. if that makes sense. And I think a program like what you are doing right now would be really helpful for the society. And I thank you for that. I hope it gets into the right hands to help. I mean, magnify it, because a lot of people, and even from a personal view, I've got my own traumas myself that I don't speak about, but I've had a spiritual upliftment. That's the word. I've had a spiritual upliftment because I've gone through dark times myself, and there are times that I don't want to talk about. But by the help of my connection, the spiritual connection I had, I was able to live a better life from that. And that's one of my motivations when I go into the prisons, when I go to speak to them. I maybe not necessarily understand what they are going through, but I'm able to empathize with them. And that's the thing. A lot of young brothers in there. I mean, my first opinion, or that, well, my first perspective really before going into the prison was it was going to be a lot of black brothers like me. But to my greatest surprise, I mean, it was transcended across race, across age. I mean, you see young people, young white men. You think yourself, well, what's even happening right now? So the society really needs a grip on men right now, and we're losing it, because there are a lot of programs for young women, for adolescent women, adolescent girls, and stuff like that. But no one really looks into what the young men are going through. And that particular word, you've got to man up. It's been used. I mean, there are narratives like that that are passed down to the younger generations. And I feel if you could come into the mainstream, I mean, you could even come up and form a team. I don't mind to volunteer. I mean, they just to be able to, because there are a lot of young people that just need. It's like they're spiraling down. It's like a free fall. So they need someone to just get hold of them, and they don't want to talk about it. And for me, when I have conversations with brothers in there, I don't even want them to talk about it. I just want to meet them at the point where they are and see how we can move from there on. I mean, flip the switch. That's the word I use sometimes. So thank you for that. That's just a quick one. Sorry, I need to get back to my cooking, but I'm all attentive, and I'm all with you. Nice to meet you, Robert.
Nice to see you.
I appreciate the comment, Samson. And again, it echoes a lot of what I've been talking about, where that's the classic one-liner that survives, along with man up, what a load of garbage that is. But a lot of men are strongly influenced by that, with the other one where men don't talk, which is absolute rubbish as well. Men do talk, and from my personal professional experience, and from women as well, that given the right environment for a woman as it is for a man will open up, and a man will talk, and a man will connect at a deeper level with their emotions and feelings, whatever words you want to get to, more so than what some women will. So again, these are classic unhelpful stories, not only that we take on as being our own as well and live by them, society then dumps them on top as well. And again, it's what we've been saying about Rewired for Men. It's not only about an individual rewiring the stories in their own heads. It's then what they can then take out and influence other people around them, and then how that can grow and spread from there is absolutely imperative.